Okay, hi, Professor Yusuf. Today I will demo the assignment number two, which is about array list. Purpose of this assignment is to um, perform the function of the array. It's about add, remove, and resize. For each of the code line, I will explain the overview and how we're gonna work. The purpose of this assignment is to showcase we can add a characters in an array, and then when the character hit up around full of the occupancy, it will make a resize of the data length. And when we're going to reduce or we mean remove the characters, it will resize again the data length. The goal is like we have like the example in the assignment number two, which is like bread with four occupancy and six, the data length is six. Okay, one contains in here is like my computer terminal when the program C is not working well. So I need to use an online platform debugger. And I will showcase on how I'm gonna do. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Okay, now I share my screen. All right. Can you see my screen now? So let's start it. So as first, we will create a class array stack. So in here, we need to create a list, a stack list array. In here, I would put at data new data visual capacity and I set accuracy as 0. At first, I'll make a click avoid the add function. In here, I'm limit the data length to 60. So whenever the data length I say like is less than 16 and the occupancy is how say occupancy is more than the data length, it's gonna be doing the resize. It's gonna call the resize function. Oh no, this one is add character. Yep. Then I have the remove. So in the remove, in here I want to check number of there will be some setup in here as well as input. So to make like the input is valid or not. And in here I will saying accuracy and account. So if it was like not enough character, so it's gonna be showing the case like not enough to be removed. And as same as above, we're gonna call the remove function when the number of occupancy is less than one third of the data length. And so we count and resize. There's the resize function. So as you can see here, right? So we set the new capacity would be equal to the length multiplied by two. If it's what like the accuracy is equal, uh, see, the occupancy is larger than the data length, and if the occupancy is less or equal than one data length would like divided by three, then will the new capacity will be equal to occupancy multiplied by two. Then we have been cut over here. In here, I'll have another two, what I would say like integration here. This accuracy and the length because I want to print out accuracy and the length when we're running the code. And this is the print function. Yeah. So like to get a bracket, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's run to the program. So in the program, you can see over here, I said the initial state will be 0. So I already selected the length is 0, and we need to input a character in. So whenever we input a character, it will print out for us the data length, the occupancy, and how the array will be look like. Set in here because if y the data length is less than 16 and if it was equal to 15 then I will say like okay it's reached to the to the maximum, so now we can start to remove, it's about. And next would be this one is about removing the data. So in here, because I will there was some bit tricky question. In here is like we if we want to reduce until six of the length, and we can add one more character to get the same as an example. So as first, I'll put some command in here for us to remove or to quit the program. So we're gonna use it later on when I do a demo. And in here, so I'm thinking about first it will be occupancy, but actually when it hit occupancy about three or four, this program doesn't work perform pretty well. So it's got some bug in there. So I'm trying to get back again. Like I'll put a condition that the length is equal to six, then it will show an information and later that I can add one more to complete the task. Okay, Q will be exit the task. Okay, let's run the program over here. Run it. So you can see here, right? The state will be the length is one, which is zero, so because it's blank. So if I put A, let's say B in here, it will say the length is one, so it's one. To do it like this one, and you can see in here the length is four, which is three. Yeah, and now because we're gonna time that you're gonna be more okay, like input character in here, so we're gonna need to resign data length. So I will say eight. So the data is eight. It will be double uh, the length of data. It's five. I would say B C D and E. Okay, you see right? In here, if we hit 16, it will stop. And you see like press R to remove character or Q to pick. So now I will say either the capital R or normal R is okay. So R, and you can see it's gonna remove the D over here already. So it will be less in plus out. Okay, I would say R, remove. And because it's still not reached, like the condition, like um the frequency is less or equal to one third of the layer. Let's say R, now you see right, so 10, continue to reduce, six. Okay, as you can see, let's say that there is six. Now you can add one more character to complete the task. I would say add the D in here, and we got this one. So that's all of this program, and I would say it. Yep. That's all for my presentation and demo. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. All right. Thank you for listening.